Hey everybody, and welcome back to Walls of CCLP4. We are on level 124, Brown Note. So let's see what brown stuff we can dig up here. And also, what is this level? I still don't know what this is all about. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Oh man. Let's just try stuff. I don't know if this is actually worth... It seems like this area out here is kind of just a bunch of chips and blocks and traps, so not sure if that's really going to lead to much, but I can see we can get in there at least. Oh, and there's a hint all the way over there, so we have to actually activate traps in order to get to that? Or is that just a false hint, like a phony one, like in Motion Blur from CCLP3? Okay. This seems to be a level with all the walls in the middle, which makes me think it's... Is it? Hang on, let me see. I think it is. Yep, it is. It's Secret Underground Society. Alright, so we can get back in through that way. Well, that was fun. So now we can go through here. Alright, I'm not entirely certain what we're trying to do here. I'm just picking things up and seeing what happens. This is kind of reminding me a little bit of Polarity Isle in a sense. Oh, we can't push that. No! I didn't mean to step in that! Why do you step in that? Okay, so this section up here... We're going to have to go there after we do some kind of Sokoban thing, so let's just wait to do that. I'm just going to play this until we make some good progress here. I think that's going to have to be the play here. Because honestly, I don't know what it is we're doing in this level. It just feels like navigate around until you get stuff, but it looks like there's also a Sokoban involved, so I don't know. I'm kind of nervous, but we'll see. Okay, so that's all done. So let's go back. I like all these chips under these blocks. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to have to go back there later. I just posted in the Discord chat about singing the Sandstorm song during the Rude Sandstorm, and Andrew Menzies actually spelled out onomatopoeia of it, like do 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 do. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. Maybe I'll have an encore of it in the final episode. I don't know. Oh wait, is the Sokoban for that section up there? Okay, well, we know this is self-contained at least, so... Oh. I see. This is kind of like Blockhead. Sort of. Sort of like Blockhead. Let's do things that actually clear the way up for other blocks, in addition to, you know, doing what we need to do. That should be acceptable. So far this level is pretty simple. I'm not seeing anything particularly nasty about it. For these three blocks, though, I'm really curious to know how we're supposed to extract these, because it looks like we would have to pick up 2 pairs of boots to make that work. Oh wait, but I can just leave that pair of boots over there, so... Okay, never mind. I can grab one when it comes to that block. In fact, I could have grabbed another one for the other block there. Alright, so crisis averted. Yay! I like this level. It's a neat build around a bunch of sort of scattered walls level. And I like that. It's really neat. So it looks like it's just this challenge and the Sokoban that are left to take care of. I also like the random paramecia that are just totally sitting around there. That's pretty cool. So I guess we just pick this one up now. Excuse me. Alright, so we're done with that. So now we can go up to the top. So I'm assuming that you could, based on what we've seen so far, that you could have just done the top area all along. You would just have to, let's see. How are we going to do this? That may have been a problem because now I can't actually get... No, never mind. I can. Okay, I was going to say I was kind of a little worried about the way that was going. But I think we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we just need 2 more. Can I even get 2 more? Uh-oh. I don't think I can get 2 more. This is problematic. These are all stuck. So I think I am hosed here for this part. Alright. Wah, wah. It's been a while since you guys have had one of those, so. Alright, so let's do this again. I feel like this is a good path to go on. Relatively, at least. I just gotta remember the traps on which I place these blocks. I'm foreseeing that that's gonna be the main thing. That'll be interesting about this. If I can just extract one of those, that'd be great. But I think I have to waste both of these, right? Oh wait, no, I don't need to. I just ruined it. But I can do this, and then what would I do for the last one? I don't know what I would do for the last one, but somehow it will have to be done. So this is definitely the hardest room of the level, this right here. At least it seems like it is. So, from all indications, it appears that that can work. And then I can bring blocks over like that. But I'm out of blocks as soon as I get here. Oh! I don't actually have to put that there, right? Let's try it without blowing that up. I don't think I have to blow that up, right? Hang on, I gotta visualize this a little bit better. How do I do this? Just like this, and then there. Okay, got it. So I just need to blow up these 5, not all 6 of them. That's what I was missing before. That's a very well done room, though. I really like that. It's another good example of subversion here and how it's used well. Okay, so for this section, this is a Sokoban thing, place, whatever. I can't move that. It looks like I have no choice but to go here. Okay, this looks like it could be tricky. Let's think about this. Will this work? Sort of. I'm just kind of pushing things around randomly, so this is probably not, yeah, this is not a good way to solve this. Very good Sokoban, though. I gotta hand it to Jeffrey for designing that. That's a really cool one. Okay. Clearly, this is going to be the crux of solving this level, is getting past all that stuff. Let's go here. Alright, so let's try this again. Thankfully, we've got a pretty fast solution for that. So we know we have to go down here first. We need to begin it this way. So the question is, after that, then what? See, the problem with putting this over here is that that's only going to be a temporary measure because I cannot, use that as the last block. That's not going to work. So I need to come up with something. I'll probably have to put both of them here, and then maybe leave this one down there, and then slide these into place, and then leave this one here. That's probably going to have to be the way it is. Like, do this one, or excuse me, do these two, and then slide this one over here, and then leave. So these ones on the right will have to be done first, I'm guessing. So, first question, is pushing this all the way up right now a good idea? And I think the answer is yes, actually, because it seems like the primary purpose of that originally was to give us some rigidity in the beginning of the Sokoban. So let's do that. So the second thing here is, how can I get these two blocks to be shuffled in such a way? I think I see how to do this one. Oh, wait a minute. I need to get this one down, and I can't with this thing over here. Oh, okay. 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 Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting ever closer to cracking this one. We'll get it. Normally, I'm not a fan of these levels that have a lot of brown in them, but this one looks really cool, and I just realized I did all three on the top. That was not the correct way to do that. Yeah, I really like the way this level looks. It's really neat. Let's do that. Yeah, this opening puzzle is not really that bad as much as I thought. You just have to know exactly how to do some block finessing here. Okay. So I'm going to need to get that block up here down from there before I can really do anything else, right? Well, maybe not before I can do anything else, but you know what I mean. So, if I push the one that's in here, like right above me, down, I'm going to be trapping all of these, and that's not good either. So how do we handle that? That's the question of the hour. I don't know. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I don't see how you do this. I don't get it. This one... Oh, wait a minute. Is it possible to clear that spot right there? Yes. Okay. That I did not see earlier, so that's good to know. So how do we use that to our advantage? We need to figure this out. I don't know. That's the problem. Even with that piece of headway there, I'm still not sure. Okay, I'm not truly doing anything of consequence here by doing that. So let me do that first. If I push that to the right, that's going to be a point of no return moment right there. And that could be a mistake, so I'm not sure I want to do that yet either. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really well-crafted one. I was not ready for this one for sure. Pushing that to the right is going to be a problem, so I don't think that's the solution. Let's go ahead and just move this back. Oh, man. How? Seems to be the question lately. How do you do this? Let's move that back for now. I do like having that down there, but that's not really going to do much good, like on a long-term level. Okay, I feel like I should just start this over because we discovered on this attempt that we found that thing with a block that you can move on the side, which we didn't know about previously. So I feel like that is a kind of a bit of a game changer here, and we need to figure out a way to take advantage of that, like full advantage of that. Okay, so first of all, we know that we have to go do this first. So we can't actually access that block until, like, now. Anyway, so that in and of itself is an issue. But at the very least, it allows us to do that. So that's nice. I'm thankful for that. So really, we're back to where we were. That restart was kind of a little pointless. And I don't see a good way to do this. If I push this one out here on the edge, I'm going to be forced to go around to here. To this side, and then I'll push that down, and that's not going to allow for any way out. So the problem is this block right here, the one to my left. I don't get how that's supposed to come down, because it obviously needs to come down at some point. Yeah, that needs to get out of there, but how? How do we do it? I'm back at this again, trying to figure out if that's worthwhile, putting that block down there. What can we do with that? See, pushing this to the right, I'm not convinced that that's really going to do anything. If I push both of these blocks to the left, that's where we were earlier. We're just back to that again. Yeah, I don't see it. Why don't I see it? This seems to be another recurring theme of the Let's Play here. And I can't use this block, the one I moved up, for anything either. That's not going to work. So, with that in mind, I'd be curious to know if I can push the one that's up, that's below me here. Can I move it around, like go around here and then get... Wait a minute, wait. No, I can't move this one. I was like, if I can make a bigger... Well, no, that's not even going to do any good. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Forget I was thinking that. Never mind. The thing with this, though, is I would need to come up with something for this on the right side, because this is the real problem one here, in order to get it down. And I'm still not seeing how you could get it down and not completely mess this up. I don't see it. I don't see it. Unless I do this, which pretty sure that's a death sentence right there. Yeah, I don't see how that can be recovered. Oh my goodness, how do you solve this? How do you solve this? Okay, let's try again. At least we know what the really hard part of the level is, and the rest of it isn't so hard. That's kind of the nice thing about this set, is that Jeffrey seems to be pretty attentive to... and I just completely ruined that. Jeffrey seems to be pretty attentive to the difficulty of certain things in levels, and seems to design around that. So if something is really a challenge, you know, make it a non-linear as far as getting to it, or, you know, maybe make the rest of the things in the level not quite as challenging. Alright. And we know we have to do this. Like, there isn't a way around it. If it could be avoided, like if I didn't have to push this down right away, well, would that even do any good? I don't know. Maybe if I push that there and do that, how would that work? Oh, but then I would be pushing that up, and that's going to ruin it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't think that's happening. Don't think that's happening. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I got really excited there, and I did it without even thinking about it. This way. The thing with these Sokobans, though, is that it's not really much of an iterative process to solve them. You just kind of have to find that magic spot where everything unravels like a sweater. And that can be a little tough. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. No, I still can avoid this, right? Because I can push these off to the sides, like... Oh, but I pushed that one too far. This Sokoban's very good at giving these moments where there's like... You know, you think you got it, and then you don't. Let me move my mouse out of the way just in case I accidentally hit my trackpad or something. It's not so much an issue with this computer, but... With my old computer, the one that died, I kind of developed a fear of that just because I kept accidentally clicking on things just by mousing over them. Alright. I'm convinced it's somewhere here in this opening set of moves. It's just a matter of what that something is. Okay. So if I went and did... this and this, and then I brought that down, like I brought this guy down, how would that function? Would it function? Probably not well. So I'm thinking here, like I go here, I move this down, and then is that recoverable? I'm not even sure that's recoverable. This is basically the same situation we were in earlier, so I don't think anything's really changed here. Huh. Yeah. maybe one thing... No, we can't push it down here. I was going to say, maybe we've been assuming that we have to use this here, but no, we do have to use this here because there's no way to get it down through there. And that's the crux of the puzzle that's really, really difficult. If I do that, I'm just moving things around in a way that's not threatening. I think if I push that over, that would actually do something. So I think what I need to do here actually is get this block down here. I think that's actually the first order of business. So maybe we should work on that first before worrying about the stuff up here. I think that needs to be the dependency. Because right now, from the way this looks, it doesn't seem like there's a way to get everything in place with this block up here unless there's a path open on this row, the one I'm standing on, over on the left. So I think that's going to have to be the trick there. Alright. So the question is, how are we going to pull that off? Well, the good news about this is that we've now got a... not a cop-out, what's the word? We've now got a way to extract blocks from this side via this thing. So that is good to know. The question is, how do we even put some there to begin with? Because of the way this is set up. So that's going to be another problem. Problem we need to figure out. And I'm not sure how to do that. And I think maybe we can do this like that. So let's do that. Is that feasible? Can I bring blocks down? See, I feel like I didn't do this right. I feel like this was a waste. Because now we're back to this exact configuration yet again, and nothing got accomplished. But if I could just get this guy out of here, if I could just do that, that would be amazing. So maybe I just need to push this down. If I push that to the left, if I do that, I don't know, I feel like pushing that block over there to the, this one over here to the left was maybe a bad idea in hindsight. But if I do that and get it one space over, does that really help? Because from where I'm sitting, it doesn't seem like it helps. But you never know. I mean, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. No, that's not going to work. Man, how do you solve this? How do you solve this one? How long, Jeffrey, how long did it take you to make that? I'm impressed. Like, seriously, I'm legitimately impressed with that. That is a master Sokoban work there. And, yeah, you got yourself a winner there. I don't know how to solve this without any outside help at this point. I kind of wish this was another trap there, just so it's obvious that you have to get this block up there, but oh well. Wait a minute. Let me restart that. I want to make absolutely sure that we're forced to put that block there. I mean, I can totally believe it just based on how evil this has been so far, but I don't know for sure. So let me just make absolutely sure of that. Alright, easy opening. So we go down here. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to. Oh boy. Okay, so with that, see, here's the thing. Here's where I'm landing here. If I'm going to extract this, I can't place this block here, the block up here, way up there, because I need to get this down. But I need to put a space here to the left to make sure that that can actually, I can get stuff freely around. At least that's what it looks like. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but it looks like I do indeed have to step this way. Like, I performed all the steps. I feel like I've checked this, my work here, and that is the only feasible configuration that I can get out of this. So, where does that leave us? It leaves us in a really, really weird place. I feel like this right here could be good if we had just a little bit more room. That's kind of the problem with every Sokoban, isn't it? Can I do something with this? If I push that to the right, then the whole thing is going to fall apart there. Same thing if I push that to the right. And pushing that to the left, I'm pretty sure we just determined earlier that that's also a moot point, so... Is there somewhere else I'm missing that where we can push these? Because if there is, I'm not seeing it. Alright, I'm just running through every possible move I can make with these things. See, pushing this over here to the right doesn't seem to really do any good, so I'm just going to avoid doing that for now. Down here, it's mainly these blocks. That's basically what it comes down to, is these blocks. And I'm not sure how we can reconcile getting these out. The only thing that comes close is this thing that we were talking about a little while ago. That seems to be the only thing that looks at least a little bit different. At least from this vantage point, but... And I can't... If I could get up there, that would be amazing. That would be really cool. Oh, boy. So here's what I'm thinking. If I were to push this down here, so this is what I was saying earlier, and this were here, right, on this slot, if this were here, then I can turn that block around. That's the conundrum we're facing here. That's what we're dealing with. I can't put anything down there. We know that. And if I do this, then the whole thing falls apart. Because I cannot move this down there and then push this down and be able to retrieve it. That's just not happening. So yeah, I am stuck, officially stuck on this level. I do not know how to proceed. Okay. You know, I'm thinking right now, it's like, if I were to solve it, let's just say I were to solve it, and I messed up on another area, oh man, that would be crazy, because I'd probably forget how to do this, if I were to figure it out. I was going to say, maybe I should just put these two here, but the problem with that being that I couldn't really do anything else over here. Or could I? Maybe I could. Wait a minute. We still have the issue of getting this block down, but hang on. See, if it were down here, we still have the same problem, so that's not going to work. I'm trying to get these right two buttons filled in the hopes that maybe somehow that will... Oh, well, never mind. I just committed to that. And I'm assuming that these... Yeah, they're all 5 of them are connected to these traps. Yeah, so there's no way that this can be salvaged with that block over there. I'm not seeing it. Yeah. It's been over 30 minutes, like 36 minutes now, since I started playing this level. I don't know what we're missing. And I know it's there in that room. I know it's all in that room, and we just have to find the correct combination of moves. It's just a matter of what that combination is. And the problem is, I don't see a combination that actually works for us. And that's why I'm questioning, is this actually... Like, is everything we're doing here really required of us here at the start? And from where I'm standing, it looks like the answer is yes. Because we do have to push this down. If we pushed it up, that's it. It's curtains for that block. So I have to push that down, and then I go down here. And from down here, I have to push this to the left. Wait a minute. What if I push this up first? Would that make a difference? Maybe? I'm hoping that this is not like the compartmentalized level, the flipper departments level, where I'm just missing something blindingly obvious and that's the key to everything. But in a way, I kind of hope it is, because I want to solve this. So what I'm noticing here is that we're not going to get this pattern back. So if I were to push this down, well, I couldn't really do anything with that, because then I would be trapping all of these. See, I wish we could get this opened up earlier. That would be really nice, because then I could definitely... Well, no, that wouldn't even help then. Never mind. That was a silly idea. I'm just wondering if this is way easier than I'm making it out to be. I don't know. I don't know. And I hate not knowing. And I'm hesitant to even push anything right now, because I know anything I do could affect the puzzle for the worse. But from what it looks like here, I think I need to push this maybe here to the left. Okay, this arrangement, this looks interesting. This looks like it could lead to something. So the question now becomes, what? I suppose that's always the question, but what with this arrangement could we do? I mean, I could put this here, but we're pretty much right back to this whole deal here again, with these blocks the way they are. Jeffrey, is there any way that you could like license these Sokobans to to like anyone who wants to use them? Because I'd be curious if that's like a thing that you could totally do. Because man, these are really good. Like this is really top notch stuff here, man. I don't have words for this. This is amazing. I finally managed to get stumped by one of these Sokobans. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. I kind of just want to plug this into a solver and have it do the work at this point. Because right now, I don't see... I just don't see a way to do it. And I'm usually pretty good at visualizing these things. Like, I'm not... Usually if I say, okay, this is gonna be a bad move, then it's usually a bad move. No questions. And here I just... Maybe the key to this, there's something we haven't considered yet. Maybe the key to this is moving another block up into this upper area. Could that be it? And if so, how would we pull that off? Like if we were to move this to the right and then move this over, could we do that? Could we do that? I say as my voice is cracking. I'm seriously beginning to wonder if that's the solution here. Alright. My issue with the solver here is I'm using a Mac right now to record all this on my solver I need to install on my new computer. So I kind of don't want to do it, if only just because it would take that kind of time. And I don't want to use up that kind of time. So if we were to go that route, if we were to push 2 onto the edge here, I'm not sure how we could even do that. The problem is these 2 buttons being here like this. That's what's tripping me up, I think. If it weren't for that, I honestly think this would be a lot easier. If we just had a little bit more space, just a little bit. I feel like I'm just shuffling these things in circles and nothing's really getting done. And that's bothering me. And see, here's the thing. If I push this up, then we're definitely going to be hosed because then everything's going to get stuck again. So that's not going to work. If I push this up, we're also going to be hosed as well. So how do you do it? That is the question. Maybe we just slide it all over there. Hey, is that a possibility? Or is that just a foolish thing that I did that's bad and kind of dumb? See, the nice thing here is that if I were to go and put these in place, I might be able to get these around. I think this might be it. I think this might actually be it. Wow. Okay, that Sokoban is amazing, Jeffrey. Seriously. That was incredible. And I hope I don't slip up here because, oh my goodness, that was difficult. Like, oh, that was really difficult. Well done on that. That was incredible. Okay. I am curious to know if everyone else in the CC community is going to have that much trouble as much as I did on that, because that was one of those that was tough to iterate on. I feel like it was, at least. Did I get everything from here? I feel like I did, but the chip count is only 6, and I feel like it was a lot higher than that before. Or, well, I feel like it was that amount before, and that it should be lower than that. That's what I'm trying to say. Probably not. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot you have to push it down. Well, there's my mistake right there. Okay. Time to go for round 2 of Sokoban Madness. Seriously, though, I'm not mad. I'm actually not mad. That was a really good puzzle, and the way you had to work it out at the end, it was one of those levels. I think what made it hard, it was one of those puzzles where I think what made it hard was that solving it kind of all happens at once. Like, you don't know exactly the point at which you solve it, and you think it's a lot more complicated than it really is. But it really isn't. It's actually not that bad when you actually know what you're doing. But that's the key. You have to know what you're doing. Now I got to remember how we did this. Oh, man. I got to remember how we did this. I don't think we even used these 2 blocks, did we? We were just shuffling all these around. So, yeah, it was like this. Let's do that. So we were right that we had to get a block down there, but the actual nature of what we were doing with these other ones was a little different than what I was expecting. So that's another thing I think tripped me up a lot with this one. Okay, there we go. That is such a cool puzzle, though. How long does it take you to make these, Jeffrey? Like, seriously, man, I'm wondering. Okay. Let's get all these. This is this is a really great treatment for this wall layout. It was really cool, and I love the way it came together. I don't know how you would get to that hint. I'd be curious to know how you got to that. Okay, this time let's not fail at this. We got to push the block down, not up. Okay, we know that we got all the chips because there's one down there and there's one in that fire boot room. We still got to do the whole fire boot room, but that one's not nearly as hard. Not even close. Okay. And I see there's paramecia there at the end, so we'll have to watch out for them. Okay, this really does remind me of Blockhead. Get that one. It kind of reminds me of Blockhead, and maybe it's just because of the colors, but it also reminds me of, what was it called? Desolate Exile, I think was the name of it, from Josh L6. I know that those of you who watch the channel who aren't familiar with Chips Challenge stuff, you're probably wondering what that is. That's a set that Josh made. We can totally do this. That's right. Of course, if you have been watching the channel, you might know that just because it's wait a minute. We get this one, and then we push this. Yes. Okay. You might have figured it out just because I've played Josh L5 and Josh L7 and Josh L4, so I might do Josh L6 here one day. But if it does happen, it's going to be a while. It would be lower on the priority list primarily just because I've already played through it, whereas these sets I've never played through. So there's always that factor of, hey, this is completely blind, and it'll be more fun for Let's Play and stuff. Okay, there we are. Alright, we have conquered Brown Note, or at least we almost have. As soon as we go in here... there we go. Alright, so we are done with that. What's next? Dupleix City. What is this? Do we want to play this right now? I don't see any way to cross over there. Oh, that clones those. I wasn't expecting that. What is this level? Really, what is this? So we need to get over there. That's what I'm sensing here. Is that acceptable? Hope we don't need those blocks for something later on. Is it 3? I think it's 3. Oh, no, it's only 2. Oops. Run away. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, I didn't even see that there. Okay, let's try that again. On first impression, this level is really reminding me of nuclear... Not nuclear energy, but that Josh level. What was it called? It involved cloning things. It really reminds me of that level, but I forgot the name of it. Okay, this looks like a giant cloner's maze kind of thing going on here. Okay. Let's just clone stuff and see what happens. Okay. So we got a bunch of stuff in clone machines. Question is this actually going to amount to anything? And I think it can. The one that's kind of a little weird is this one. Am I supposed to approach this trap from the other side? I hear bombs going off in the previous room, so I'm a little worried about that. Oh, this is not that one. There we go. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, so now we go through here. Oh, I see. It's not up there just in case it's facing that direction, huh? Okay. I get it. I gotcha. Okay. I kind of just want to just spam the cloner and just see what happens here. What is this level? Is this Twisted Chambers? I think it is Twisted Chambers. Oh, that's now useless because I spam the cloner and all that. Well, that's a shame. Can I get that chip? Is there a way? Let's try cloning a couple more, see what happens. And I see I'm filling up that area pretty quickly there. Okay, so it's coming down here. It's hitting that, and then it's going off. So maybe I need to do that first, and then... Well, hang on. How would that work? How do I even get a fireball into that trap? How does that... I don't see anything down here that could be bounced off of. So how would you pull that off? How do you do that? I'm a little confused about this one. Unless there's a block you can use to get some things in here. Maybe we should just start doing more spamming. See what happens here. There's still a bunch of cloning going on in the glider area. That one glider started all that, guys. I figured I'd just point that out to y'all. That one glider did all that. Yeah, I am lost here. I don't see how you can do that. I mean, a fireball could go into the trap from this direction, go there, but that doesn't mean that it can then go into the bomb. You would need something else to make that work out. I mean, I guess we can just keep trying. Let's just try this rhythm, see if this works out. No, that didn't seem to do much. I don't understand how you're supposed to be able to get that. Is there like a dead end spot where these fireballs can... There's this. Okay, now that's interesting. I'm thinking. If I were to go... I don't get this level. I don't understand how you're supposed to do that. The only thing I can think of is that somehow a fireball goes in here into this little alcove, then goes out here, and then... But I don't see how you could do that unless it's just purely based on collisions. So I'm just going to spam again and see where that leads us. Looks like the glider area is completely filled up now. Well, I still hear cloning, so maybe not. Alright, let's see what that did. Whoop. Okay, still nothing as far as getting into that trap goes. Maybe I need to release all these guys here. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe if I can have a fresh set of fireballs and all the traps, maybe it'll be better. Let's see if this does any good. Oh, I heard a bomb. I heard a bomb, guys. Whoa! Rogue fireball on the loose. Yep, something blew up that bomb somehow. Oh, man. That was tough. I don't know how you're supposed to logically figure that out. That is crazy. Okay, so for this one, there's a bug here, and we can use the... I'm assuming we can clone unlimited ones, right? Uh-oh. Okay, so it went in there. I'm assuming that walker clones the bugs. So, is the challenge to get the bugs to go here into the blue key area, I'm assuming? Let's just run with that and see what happens. Ah! Oh no, I'm gonna have to do that all over again? No! No, I'm gonna have to do the fireball nonsense again. Alright, maybe it's not so bad. It's not like it's a crazy Sokoban puzzle, so... Hey, that's something, right? This first room is really simple. You just go here, grab this stuff, and you're on your way. And then we got room number 2. And here's where things get a little dicey. So let's clone 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I kind of messed that up, but I hear bombs blowing up, so that's a good sign, right? I hear a lot of bombs blowing up. Whoa. That one that we need to blow up did not, though. Yeah. Let's try again. Let's try again. We did it before. We can do it again. Just flood the entire room. I hear a bomb. Hopefully that's the really hard one. Oh, I heard two. Yeah, keep going. Wait, are there gliders going in there? There are. That's what's blowing up, isn't it? Man. At least this blew up, though. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. Let's go again. I want to hear a bomb noise. I want to hear a bomb noise. I'm not going to stop cloning until I hear a bomb sound. Yeah! That sounds like a good sound. Let's hope that's actually what it is. Oop. Ooh. Okay, good. Looks like everything's stabilized. We made it! Alright, good, 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 good. Alright, so now it's time to go up here and do this. So let's... The cloning rhythm is a little strange here. Just gonna say that. So, hang on. If I were to go... How would I force the bugs to go all the way over there? Is there a way to make that happen? The only way I can see that happening is maybe by ferrying a bug. Let's try some stuff here. Okay, let's do that. At least we can retrieve the block. That's the good news. So yeah, what I'm thinking here is that we're going to need to race to get to here and then push the block out so that we can start ferrying the bugs across. Providing we can even make that time limit, and I don't think we can. That's an issue. Next question. Is it possible to outrun the bug maybe to the top area? Let's pause buffer this. No, it's not. Okay. Never mind on that front, so we cannot do that. Is there anything else we can do with the bugs simply by them being cloned and... I don't even know what I'm saying. Boy. Maybe you just need to have some collisions going on here. Maybe if we made things a little more interesting with the number of bugs. Then we can do that, and they'll all die. But maybe the idea isn't a bad one. So maybe if we do something like getting this chip, kind of like what we did earlier when we died, maybe that might not be a bad choice. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's one coming back. Didn't seem like that really did much good, but... But, hang on a sec. Oh, no, never mind. Wait, no, wait a minute, hang on. If I go all the way out here... There we go. Is that really the intended solution to this? I would like to think not. Oh wait, that just peacefully does all that, so never mind on that front. Okay, so now we got another one in a circle. Good. So all we need to do is just have this one go in there, and then we should be good, right? I'm pause buffering here because I really don't want to make any mistakes and do that fireball nonsense all over again. Is that really the intended route? Because if so, man, that's evil. Okay, let's go in here. We got even more stuff to do. Ooh boy. Okay. So first of all, we've got blocks, we've got tanks, we've got all kinds of stuff. Alright, so first of all, what are we doing? It looks like we're creating nails or something, so do we have to create a long string of nails? Is that what we're aiming for, or are we doing something a little less ambitious? I'm hoping for a little less ambitious, gonna be honest here. Okay, let's just leave that there. I don't know if that's gonna do any good or not, but let's just leave it there and we'll see. We'd probably slide delay. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna exploit slide delay. Although if worse came to worse, it might just have, because I realize that that's not really a good option. I now cannot go back inside the thing there. Oh boy. Okay. How am I supposed to handle this, guys? Like seriously, what's the deal here? I don't get how you're supposed to do this. Like, how are you supposed to create a long line of nails without blocking your way back to the very cloner that gives you the blocks? Like, what is that? How do you do that? Do you just leave him there? Like, I don't get this. Because I need to get through that. That's the nail I need to create. But in order to create it, I'm going to need to... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Maybe I still can. Except not with that. I was going to say, maybe I can put this here. No, I still can't do it. Hang on. Maybe. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can do this, and then I can totally ram that. I'm not sure if that's the intended way, but I'll take it at this point. And then I can go here, and then go here. Is that the route? Probably not at this point. Alright, let's do this. I'm sure this was not the way you were supposed to do this. But we did it, I guess, so that's something, right? What? I don't think there's any purpose to that, so... Oh. Hey. There we go. Hi there. I'm just passing through. Don't mind me. I'm just a guy. Okay, let's just wait for the next one. There you go. Alright, hopefully this isn't so difficult. Let's see what this is all about. It's just these 6 chips, so... I'm going to pause buffer at the ready here. Okay, it's blobs. Yay, we made it! Okay. I didn't really like that level. I gotta say, this is probably the first level in the set that I really didn't like. That's primarily because I felt like I was always doing things the wrong way. And if there are actual solutions to this that need to be puzzled out, I feel like an untimed time limit would have been better. But it is what it is. We'll just leave it be. And next time we're going to go on to Metropolis, which we'll do in the next video. So until then, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you on the flip side.